Welcome. No, so I feel like the only piece of like Reese's Pieces in a bowl full of kicks right now. That's where my headspace is at. I'm a father, and I usually date women with kids. And in my personal experience, dating a woman with kids is a lot like playing a video game that's already been started and saved by somebody else. Like, you have no idea how confused I was when I jumped on my friend's God of War game. I'm like, who's this boy you keep speaking of? He does not look like me at all. I'm a twin, but we're fraternal. And a lot of people ask me what it's like having a fraternal twin. It's kind of like having God try to draw you, but fucking up. It's really fucking weird. I like anime, I like comics and stuff like that. And a lot of people ask me, well, do you feel safe there are superheroes in the world? No, not at all. I wouldn't even want to be a superhero. So being a superhero and discovering your powers is like going through puberty a second time. Alright, super bad for Peter Parker. He had 2 moments in his life of random white stuff shooting on his body. Super fucking confused. And I have a black mom. The last thing I want is all my villains to catch my mom in her body and tell them to close the goddamn door because he let me have a good hang I got so high once, I seen Jesus. You know how weird it is to get high and see someone else's God? Makes you question a lot about yourself. Weed is finally legal, but I quit smoking weed with strangers. Because I realized at a young age that they don't, like, the DARE program doesn't prepare you for like real life drug-like situations. Like, they don't tell you that other people on drugs do other types of drugs. Like, I was smoking a blunt one time, and my guy was like, oh, I got some fire too. I'm like, oh, I got some dope to do. Which guy? Because I got that crack. And I immediately walked into the closest hole and buried my head. I don't want to be associated with it. It makes my tummy hurt, and the side effects include stealing my mom's TV and probably appearing on Mario or something like that. I don't like the snow for obvious reasons. It's cold. I feel like Anakin Skywalker every time there's a huge winter. Just get really cringy and I just want to murder a whole tribe of people for some reason. Weed is legal now, which makes me happy because the only thing the cops can stop me for now is being black. I make music on the side, which is fun enough. There's a lot of, like I said, I listen to a lot of hip hop music, obviously. A lot of lyrics do make me question just life period. They do give me anxiety. Like I heard Lil Wayne say once that his name is Weezy F Baby and the F is for phenomenal. I failed 7th grade English that year. It's hard. How fucked up you have to be to tell your mom you failed a language that you were born speaking. It is nice to be out performing. COVID is weird. It's not. But can we just all include, enjoying the life? And, it's horrible. I'm a nurse. So I got to see firsthand what it was like in like hospitals and nursing homes. And you know how weird it is to wipe someone's ass and still have the nerve to go ask your girl if she wants her ass ate. I've learned you really gotta go the distance to make yourself feel sexy and make someone else feel sexy after you just wipe someone's cuckoo from the back. You think I give a fuck about what you have to say when I eat cuckoo from the back? No, I don't. No, I don't. There's a lot of scam calls. It's got a lot of scam callers that call my phone. And like they're really smart nowadays. Like sometimes they'll call asking for someone, so I immediately start speaking Spanish, and then they reply in Spanish, and that's when I hang up. That's too much for me. They know the game now. Ain't no secret. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. I have a twin, a younger brother, and 2 sisters. And I can see why my dad left. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money he could have been spending elsewhere. Clearly he's Catholic.
Clearly.
Because he doesn't pull out. I appreciate how hard you guys laughed at that. I had to go to the therapist about that shit. Laugh at the Negro. My Spanish friends call me their Negro amigo. Yeah, no, super sweet. So, I have two nieces who are half black and half Asian but live in Canada. I call them Canadian Blasians. I know, some mutate type shit. My twin moved up north. He's in a better place now, Ottawa. I'm sorry to hear that. I like reading comics. I like the fact that you're able to escape real life. But then I realized they treat the black superheroes the same way they treat regular black people. Like they just shoot at them like they're bulletproof, like Luke Cage. It's a bit dark. That's fucking funny. Fuck you. You're not gonna tell that one. I think the first time I realized I was like a black kid because I grew up in a neighborhood where everyone was either a colored person or a child of a first generation immigrant. So like I said, my first time being around a school like all white kids was in Catholic school from 3rd and 4th grade, and that's when I realized like my hair is nappy. I realized my mom had a saying, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. And I didn't know what that meant. I thought I was going to bring Shelby home. And she didn't know what season it was. She thought I was trying to poison her. He's a thinker. I'm still thinking. So yeah, it's been weird. Like I said, I'm a nurse. I'm a dad. I got to get my son to talk eventually, and I don't know how to do that privately because like I said, I didn't have a man in the house growing up. Like I break a lot of stereotypes. Like I don't know who my dad is. Well, I know who my dad is. I just don't know where he's at currently. Costco's a very big store apparently. It's a 20-year search. It's a 20-year search. I'm 6'4", but my favorite sport is soccer. So I was always the last one to pick playing basketball. I'm a father. My son, he just turned 12, and my mom gave me a talk, but it was one of the talks where she tried her best to understand what it was like for a man growing up. She pretty much said, wash your hands after you use the bathroom and don't bring any babies home. So I just left them at the front doorstep. I'm pro-life, my bad. I knew how I started using condoms at some point in time because I was at a friend's house and some little kid ran up to me and screamed, "Daddy." And then I blinked and then I woke and then I appeared in my house because fuck that. That was scary enough. My biggest fear is going to heaven and realizing what I believe in is not real. A lot of my friends are Christian. It's well, I don't know what I would do if Jesus didn't say who was be. I'm listen, as long as I'm in the building, I'm fine. I converted to Islam not too long ago. It was well, what about the 72 virgins? I'm yeah, I mean, everyone's to be teachable, But me personally, I'd be pretty pissed if I teach 72 females to do what they do. I didn't come to die to having to teach. It's a lot of people to teach. I ain't got the time. Give me 16 women that know what they're doing. But my friend, his mom died a while ago, and there was no one's really met his mom before, and he started dating this girl, but he didn't feel comfortable telling her that she died or whatnot. So every time she came over, she was well, where's your mom? And I told him, tell her that your mom's at work. He's dude, I don't want to bring my mom from the dead just to take her back to work. Seems like a lot to do on God's part. I do want a small army of children. I don't know how that's gonna go down. I don't know. I don't know if I have to adopt them or do the Jedi way and just. The Jedi are fucked up people. Like, you do realize that, right?
Yeah,
like, the people, like, if you really think about it, it feels like, that one seems strong enough. We're just gonna take this one and say fuck the other ones because they don't seem cool at all or whatnot. They don't. Like, I'm just rewatching Star Wars. I'm like, they just snatching babies up and separating them. This is no different than adoption you see in America. And then people, like, there's a lot of things that I'm just starting to realize. Rose is a bitch. I don't know if you've seen the Titanic or not. There's a lot of room for that door. I'm like, if you can fuck in the carriage, you can 69 in the door is all I'm saying. I'm not saying I know this from experience. I'm a good noodle.
Good noodle.
I'm a good noodle. Ironically, I'm a Cancer, and our sign is literally a 6 and a 9. So, you know where my mind goes most of the time. I'm Shaquem Green. You guys have been great.
That's good.